All right, welcome back to my show, episode 13 of the DrewCast, guys. If you're here and you are new, we drop videos every Monday, and I'm also starting to do clips of those podcast videos. So if you guys like what you see, subscribe, hit that like bell, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and even if you don't subscribe, even if you don't like, share, bro. Sharing does a lot for this channel, actually. So the analytics do prove that the more you guys share, the more views we get, the more likes. It greatly helps on me and Justin because a lot of hard work does go into this. Yeah, so we're going to start off tonight. Well, actually, before I start off on that, because it's going to be this episode is going to be fire. I want to tell everybody happy Thanksgiving, by the way. So I hope you guys had enjoyed some time with your family. And because of COVID, if you didn't, it's all good, baby. We got next year, dude. You know what I mean? Bro, imagine, Justin, bro, imagine you have COVID with your family and then boom, something bad, you know what I mean? Like that would imagine for that back in the day, dude. Like if you first land, I bet it was horrible for back in the day. So in one of the episodes I had, I recently talked about the light bill and like how, you know, I was saying, Justin, how everybody in this fucking house is cold. Yeah, so the light bill came in finally. During the month that I did that episode, the light bill is mad high this month, dude. Because, you know, like the heat and they use the heater and shit. Because everybody in my house likes to be cold, dude. Just let me turn on the heater and then look, the light bill. I showed everybody. I took it out of the mail and I was like, guys, look. Oh, what is that for? Because maybe I live with a bunch of polar bears, dude. You know what I mean? Maybe I live with a bunch of polar bears. So yeah, the first topic we're gonna get into, Justin. So I want to get your take on this, bro. Or even if you have a take, but so the Grammys literally snubbed Weeknd. Like he didn't get nominated for nothing. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So no album of the year, no artist of the year, no song of the year, nothing. So we agree collectively, because this is gonna be a collective effort here. Can we collectively agree that Blinding Lights was the song of the year? I mean, I'm here right now on camera. Blinding Lights was song of the year. There's no other song that defines 2020, in my opinion. There is literally no other song I can think of. And didn't it break Billboard chart records? Like, that's insane. Before all this happened, I've been thinking this whole year leading up to this, I was like, hey, you know, they're going to grease my boy somehow. And I didn't think they were like this. This is astronomically trash, bro. Now, of course, the comment I'm about to say when I say, oh, the music industry is trash, you might think I'm saying that because Weeknd got snubbed. But this literally proves it. This literally proves it. Drake, I don't know if you saw this, Justin, but Drake kind of responded to this.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically, I agree with Drake. The artists should come together and they should make their own award show, bro. They should make something so that way this doesn't happen again. Stop letting, and I'm not saying the Grammys and the Oscars are full of old white people and I'm hoping the Grammys aren't like that. I feel like the Grammys do have a lot of people who are out of touch. They're just out of touch with everything. And rumor is that they didn't nominate him because he didn't want to that he performed at the Super Bowl, or that he's going to perform at the Super Bowl. That was the rumor. If that's true, bro, Grammys, you're done, dude. I will never take your platform seriously if that's the truth, because there's a sleeper song on Weeknd's album that we just played in the beginning of this episode, "Save Your Tears." I'm not trying to get like hella weird here, and I don't know if you can agree with me, Dustin, but this album kind of like saved me during COVID, bro. Like during the initial stages of the lockdown and all the uncertainty that was happening, right? I would come home from work, just play the album. It made me feel hella better. Like it was one of those albums that's like a once in a lifetime body of work. I'd come here and listen to it, and like it really did, bro. Like, I'm not saying that like everybody was depressed during COVID, but like that album did help. It helped with my depression a lot during the early stages of COVID, when I couldn't see my nephew and nieces or my brothers. I couldn't see nobody. You know, I still had to go to work, and like people were fucking packing my work. Like it was depressing. You know, I'm just saying, like, not. So my personal experience shouldn't be used here to say like, oh, you should nominate him. But it's like the Grammys, yeah, there should be another platform. I agree with Drake. I think they should make a platform that's respected. And fuck the Grammys, bro. Done. After this, bro, there's no way you don't not at least song of the year. Like if you're gonna go out of your way, bro, and also Justin, tell me I'm wrong. What other artists this year that you can think of, right? Just in 2020, who worked as hard as him And when I say worked as hard as him, I don't mean just dropping an album and stopping, right? Couple music videos. How many times did he remix that album? He put different beats to those songs, right? How many times did he do a Save Your Tears music video, but he did it like 4 times? In Your Eyes music video, he did it like 2 or 3 times. He did the remix with Doja Cat. This whole year, he hasn't stopped. It's like every other month. Here's a remix of the whole album with different beats added to it. Here's
like a bunch of live performances.
Yeah, like here's the live performances. Here's the TikTok concerts. Here's extras off the album. Like Nothing Compares is one of my favorite songs off the whole the body of work, and it's an extra. No other artist put in that work. There's no artist that put in that work. If you guys comment below, if you know somebody who did, let me know, bro.
I think people would say like, you know, NBA Youngboy or somebody who dropped like 9 albums, but I'm talking like he dropped an album that was the second best hip hop or R&B opening week, to like 440,000. Then it continued.
Jeez.
I think the only person right now with more sales than him throughout the year is Lil Baby, but he got nominated. So, but like commercial, like just numbers wise in general, he like shit on everybody this year.
It's
With
not
like
fair.
a
How
few
much
singles, the album in itself. I just don't see how somebody like that doesn't get even one single nomination. I think it's kind of
blatant corruption.
I'm gonna put this up on the screen, but another artist kind of like replied to his tweet and was like, "Nah, bro, you lost just like everybody else. You'll be all right."
What artist said that?
His Problem. But like, bro,
Problem said that?
yeah, you can't just say that about like The Weeknd had so much numbers and accolades behind this album that you can't just be like, no, you lost like everybody else. Like clearly something extra went into him not getting nominated one time. You can't just be like, oh, you're butthurt. Like, no, bro, something like clearly happened, in my opinion, at least.
Something had to. Who did he piss off? He had to have pissed off somebody. Now, what do you think? Right? What do you think was the reasoning behind this? Like, do you think the Grammys really thought people wouldn't care, or the Grammys knew this was gonna happen, and they'd get blowback from this? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way the Grammys sat there and said, "Hey, we're gonna snub him, and no one's gonna care." No, they knew people were gonna care. They knew it. And I guess The Weeknd, he even he said today that they were working on a performance for the Grammys, but he basically said like, "Oh, if I'm not nominated, that means I'm not invited." Like, what did the
I know, but it goes back to the TMZ article.
What are the
like,
Grammys doing, bro?
I'm pretty sure he didn't get nominated, or I'm pretty sure they just took his nominations away because they were just mad that he didn't want to perform there. He chose the Super Bowl instead.
I mean, this might be the turn. There's a saying like every great nation falls, or like, you know, Rome. Everything dies one day, and everything falls at some point. I think the Oscars and the Grammys, it's high time, bro, that something needs to happen. They need a complete overhaul, or they need something new, because clearly it's corruption. I'm never supporting them again. So no matter if they try to make this right, I'm not gonna care, bro. I mean, obviously, I'll look at the updates. Like, oh, you know, I'm still gonna support artists, obviously. You know, I'll look at the updates on Twitter like, oh, that's cool. Lil Baby won Song of the Year, you know, cool. But I'm not about to sit here and I'm good, dude. But yeah, if you guys comment below, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have a problem with this. I know a lot of you are going to have a problem with this. So let's vent together in the comment section. So I am going to end off with 2 more things. I got Meme of the Week. Meme of the Week is fucking hilarious, dude. So, and I'll put it up. This is fucking hilarious, dude. It says me forgetting that I exist while driving. How many times has that ever happened to you?
Not that exact thing, but sometimes you just kind of autopilot it while you're driving.
Sometimes I'll be going like 60. I don't want to say the real speed, because, you know, if the Fed's watching, what speed limit. But there's been times where like I'm going hella fast on the freeway, and I'm thinking of scenarios in my head of stuff that's happened to us or stuff that I want to do, and then I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I'm driving. It's crazy. So this meme's hella funny. And then before I get off, this has been blowing up this week. And I don't know if you guys, a lot of you probably aren't, so bear with me here. But if you guys have heard of the Shade Room, a lot of people make separate chapters of the Shade Room. Like, you know, Shade Room Tacoma, Shade Room Chicago, Shade Room New York. And basically, isn't the Shade Room like a bunch of personal stuff about people in your area, like just clownery and shit?
Just gossip.
Like buffoonery gossip. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the Shade Room 206-253 has been making waves around this area. They've been calling hella people snitches. And I'm not even gonna bring up names. Like clearly, like if you go to their if you go to their story, they've been calling out people for snitching and showing paperwork and shit. I don't know what's true or not, and I don't care. The reason I'm bringing this up though is because someone that I really fuck with in this area, Shotta Pistol. I have a message for you, bro. I know people probably tell you this, and like you know, you have like probably family members and older friends, and I want to be one of those older friends for you, bro. This video that I saw on the Shade Room where the guy's basically like, oh, he's not from here and like pointing a gun and shit, bro, that is evidence that you need to go. You need to get out of here, bro. You need to get the fuck out of Seattle. Because how many times have we seen this happen to artists that we love, dude? X, Nipsey, and I'm spacing on his name, Justin, but the guy from Dallas, the rapper from Dallas that just got.
03.
But I'm talking about them dying of gun violence. But mainly,
I'm talking about getting the fuck out of Seattle because Seattle
your
doesn't want to
hometown.
see you win.
Yeah, and we've had this talk before, guys. We've had this talk before where like, hey, Seattle is a good place. There's a lot of good people here. But this Shade Room shit is clearly evident that not everybody fucks with you here. No one wants to see you win. They don't want to see you, and we said this in the Banana review, right? No one wants to see you doing songs with Mosey. No one wants to see you in California with Tyga and meeting rich people and famous people and upping your career. No one wants to see that, dude. And it's sad that it's, you know, like that video at the moment right now, it has 11,000 views. I don't even know the person who runs the Shade Room. And I guarantee you once they see this, right, it's going to be like, well, the podcaster Melo15, and he's a snitch too and a rat. Like, y'all don't got no fucking paperwork on me. So, you know what I mean? Try all you want, bro. But clearly people like following you for some reason. You clearly post drama, and there's the video right there of a guy getting beat the fuck up. Yeah, he looks slumped, bro. That guy I saw, he looks slumped. But yeah, Shotta, bro. You and G Baby too, man. I really care about you guys. I really do. You know, you've been at my house before. You know, I've took a really good interest in your career because I feel like you got it, bro. You got the it. Don't be one of those people that stays in your hometown because you think you owe us something. Bro, you don't owe Seattle nothing, dude. You don't owe this area nothing, man. I know that's hard to hear, and I know you might not agree with that. The place you're from, your hood, whatever you call it, bro, you don't owe them nothing because those people don't want to see you win, bro. The second they can stick a gun in your face, the second they can roll down their window and, you know, like, hey, yo, I got the blower. You know, like, no, bro. No, you go, bro. Go have fun, man. You're young, dude. I want to see you with like money and taking care of your family and having fun. I don't want to report one day that some fucking weirdo hater pulled up on you and did the unthinkable, dude. My brother's a huge fan of you too. We both are, man. Like, I'll straight up say it. I straight up tell people. When we had that Doocy interview, the one that didn't come out, and I straight up, we talked about you. I was like, yeah, bro, Shotta and G Baby, they're gonna make it out of here, dude. It's cool to see that. I'm like genuinely, like, bro, I genuinely fuck with you. You're a hella good kid, bro. Obviously, you're probably gonna get a bunch of people like me in the future who are older and just trying to like guide you. You don't gotta listen to me, bro. Like, you can stay here if you want, and all to you, my guy. But you know, I want to see you win, dog. I want to see you on the Grammy stage one day. I want you to say South on the Grammy stage, or even though I did shit on the Grammys, but you know, I don't even care. Whatever TV show whatever award show, but I want to see you up on that stage with G Baby. I want you guys shouting out South, putting Seattle on, dude. You could still put Seattle on. You don't gotta be here to do that. You know that, right? You don't gotta be here to put Seattle on. Like, Seattle, whether you're here or not, this place still runs. It's like it'll always go. It's like when they tell you at work, right? Like, oh, have fun now, because if you're to get fired or you quit or die, they'll replace you like that. This city's like that too. It'll replace you in a second. There's a lot of people from our city, whether it's from gun violence or anything else, that have passed away, that are pretty big around here. I don't want you to be one of those people, bro. Like, I'm dead ass being serious. Like, I don't want you to be one of those people. Wherever the fuck you were at in this video, the guy walks up and just like, hey, yo, tell the camera you're not from there. What? And bro, you brought up a good point earlier. That's before we quit. You brought up a good point. Like, hey, he was comfortable enough to pull up and do that to you? Yeah, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. If I'm your brother or your family members, get the fuck out of Seattle, dude. Get out of here. Because that's what I'm going to do. If I ever get clout or money or I get a career, I'm taking me, my family, and we're getting the fuck out of here, dude. That's what's happening. Yeah, if you guys, like we said in the beginning, guys, if you like this, if you liked our video, you like the stuff we talked about, subscribe, hit the like button. please share. Sharing is the most important thing right now. It gets us out there, more eyes on us. Yeah, until next time.